What's up, everyone?
What's up, everyone? Hello, everyone. Hey, guys. Welcome to today's video. I'm Daniel.
I'm here in Iowa,
Gold Coast Casino.
I'm ready to give you guys another vlog.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am Daniel, and I am here at Bowlers Mart, Jacksonville IQ, and I'm here to drill a ball and talk to you guys about my arsenal for nationals. I'm also bowling the True Amateur Tournament, the TAT, as well, and I leave for that 1 week from tomorrow. So I leave July 2nd, going to be flying out there to Vegas and bowling both tournaments back to back, the TAT and then nationals. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about my arsenal. So you might see that I have this guy right here in front of me, this Harsh Reality. It's a 900 global ball. It's new. It's in their HP line. It's going to be one of their highest performance balls, right up there near the Eternity Pi as well, that they also have in the line. So this ball is dull. It is asymmetric, so that means it's going to be early hooking and it's going to be nice and smooth. So this ball shouldn't be really snappy at all, especially because I'm going to be putting a pin down layout on it. And I want to have something that's going to be super smooth for the fresh, something that I can start with on the lanes. That'll be a really good option if I don't want to throw urethane, especially because the TAT pattern that they released is, although it is 39 feet, it is almost 28 mils, so it's a little higher on the volume. And so I want to make sure that I have an option in my bag that is not urethane that I can throw that still blends out the pattern. Now I had the option between this and a Rotogrip XL, the brand new XL from Rotogrip. They're kind of similar, just in that they're dull asymmetrics. They do have some minor differences, but I went ahead for this ball because of the success I've seen about it, and I talked to some friends of mine, and they recommended going with this over the Rotogrip XL. So let's go ahead and get some lines on here. So for today, I am going to be doing, like I said, a pin down layout, but I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a tweak on my favorite layout. So my favorite layout, for those that understand the numbers, my favorite layout of all time is a 70 by 5 5/8 by 75. Now that's a little too weak for what I'm wanting. So I'm actually going to lower that first angle a little bit and get this ball into a roll a little bit sooner, because that 70-degree first angle would make it go too far down the lane before it starts to pick up. And I want this to blend out a little bit more than typically it would with that layout. So I'm actually going to be going for a 45 first angle right in the middle. Nothing, crazy high, nothing crazy low, but dead in the middle. Now, as far as the pin distance goes, I still am going to be using a little longer pin distance. I'm going to go for 5 inches, just because with the way I throw the ball, I still like to see a decent bit of motion, and that helps the ball kind of get through the front part of the lane with that 45, still not super early, but that 5 inches is still going to help it kind of have that flare in there. And then I am also going to be doing 75 for the last angle. That one's going to stay the same because we're going pin down. So my axis point is 5 3/8 over and 3/8 inches up. So that means I'm just going to draw my axis point here. And if you would like to learn how to lay out a bowling ball or have never experienced it before, I've never done it before, I recommend click on your screen right now in the corner, and there is an iCard that has a link to my other video, which is called How to Lay Out a Bowling Ball, and it walks you through the process. So like I said, we're going to come out pin down. Because of where my axis point is, the pin at 5 inches is going to be just below my ring finger a little bit, which is great, and I think that that's come out to a pretty good spot. So we're not going to be touching the pin at all, which is always good. You don't want to touch the pin whenever you drill the ball. And so I'll get this going. So we're going to put this in the press and get it drilled. All right, so I have the ball in the press. We're going to go ahead and get this guy drilled. I got my orange Turbo outer sleeve. Still using Turbo switch grips. So shout out to the people at Turbo, always taking care of me. So yeah, we've got our switch grip sleeve here. Going to go ahead and get that lined up, get it installed, and then get those finger grips holes drilled, and then go from there. All right, it's all done. I got the harsh reality all drilled up. You can see it came out pinned down just like we wanted. Mass bias off to the right. Looking really good. Really excited to throw it. I'm going to throw it tonight. We're bowling a sweeper on the 2024 USBC Masters pattern. So we'll see how that goes. So really looking forward to it and think this ball is going to be great. You might be wondering, what else other than the harsh reality are you taking to nationals? Well, I can tell you through my arsenal, I am definitely going to be taking my benchmark ball. I have a pin down Venom Shock, so those will be my 2 pin down balls. I am also taking an IQ 78U, the new urethane from Storm, and the Storm IQ Ruby. So I've got those 2 balls, the harsh reality, the Venom Shock, so that's 4. I'm taking a total of 8. So we've of course got to have another urethane in the bag, because if you have seen any of the videos from Nationals this year, you have seen a lot of urethane going down the lane. So I'm going to take the Zen U. I'm actually not taking the Desperado LE this year like I did last year. If you want to see last year's Nationals Arsenal building video, check it out in the corner of your screen right now. But I chose not to take the Seismic Desperado LE this year because the IQ 78 actually gives me a similar shape, and it's a lot newer cover, so that helps a lot too, and it's a lot better at taking surface, I think. With that said, I've got the Zen U and the IQ 78U as my 2 urethanes that I'm going to take, and then we've got our shiny stuff, of course. So other than the IQ Ruby, which is also shiny, I'm definitely going to be taking the Idol Cosmos, which is like my favorite shiny ball in my bag, and also going to be taking my Obsession Tour Pearl. So let's run through it. I've got Harsh Reality as my big ASIM solid. I've got my benchmark ball and the Venom Shock both pinned down. I've got the 2 urethanes that I talked about. I've got the IQ Ruby and the Idol Cosmos, which makes up number 6. And then I've got the Obsession Tour Pearl. And last but not least, I'm going to be taking my Storm High Road Pearl, especially for the tap, because it's 39 feet and a decent amount of volume. If I need to get left, like in the semifinals or later on in the tournament, and I need to open up the lane, that ball is going to do that for me and be my absolute go-to when the lanes start to open up and get drier. So guys, thank you for checking this video out today, and be sure to check out my upcoming vlogs from Vegas for the TAT and for Nationals, and be sure to subscribe below and leave a like if you feel so led. Thank you guys, and God bless.